I'm about to compete against 100 people to see if I'm in the top 1% smartest people in the population. If I can answer a series of questions correctly without missing a single one, including the 1% question which only 1% of Americans can answer correctly, I will win $100,000. As many of you may or may not know, I've been on a secret lifelong mission to compete on as many game shows as humanly possible, and I'm trying to set the Guinness World Record for competing on more than any other human. And I don't really know what that record is, but I'm getting there. This is how many I've competed on. This is how many I've won. So when the 1% Club reached out to see if I would take on their challenge, of course I accepted. And in a very intelligent and strategic move on my part, I also wanted to invite a friend of mine to compete against that I knew I was 100% smarter than. That's where my right-hand man Alex comes in. That's a joke. I'm pretty sure he had like a 4.0 GPA, and mine was... It's not important. So this is our journey as the Wavelength boys try to make our video budgets a whole lot bigger. Here's our journey to become members of the 1% Club. Let's see if we're smarter than we look.
Alright, so it's the night before. I head to Atlanta to pick up Tyler. I'm sitting here laying in bed, studying for it. Hope I don't get out on the first question. We'll see.
Love to see my boy cramming the night before. I think he's got the advantage since this was going to be my first time being away from my girl for her entire life, so I'll probably be emotional. But this will hopefully be my first full night of sleep in months, so that might make me superhuman. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've seen this guy. I produced a whole life since I've seen him last. It's been like 6 months, so I'm excited to see him. Sad to leave the baby, but after this, we're both going to be 50K richer. Or I'm going to be 100K richer. It's one of two things. Easily. Let's do it. Like we mentioned before, this whole thing is going down in Atlanta, Georgia. But more importantly, the Wavelength boys are being reunited for the first time in 6 months. So it's exciting. And we all know that's really what matters. Friendship over everything. But 100K would be nice.
All right, this is Alex coming at you live from the road trip. I just want to say that Tyler is the most handsome guy I know, and he's very smart. He's the dill to my pickle. That's why I got these road trip snacks.
Guys, if you haven't figured this out, this is Tyler doing this voiceover. This guy, Alex, sends me multiple clips like this. Your boy's phone was still connected to Bluetooth, so none of them have audio. But this clip right here was just 48 seconds of him staring at the road, not even talking. So while we have this time, I want to go over the rules of the 1% Club with you. So the 1% Club is a game show that consists of multiple choice questions that vary in difficulty. The questions are designed to be pretty tricky. After each question, the contestants who answer incorrectly are eliminated from the game. So that means if we answer even one single question wrong, we are out. And we got to sit there for the rest of the time. Pretty much like Alex is doing right now. And our biggest fear is that very first question. The question that 90% of Americans can answer correctly. If we get this one wrong, no, I don't even want to talk about it. All right, now let's get back to the video. And we are still driving, staring at the road. Okay.
There's head ass.
Stop. No one good. I think I scuffed your car.
Did you?
No, I'm playing. ATL, baby. Let's go win 100K.
For real, dude.
We back. Alex just told me about everything he talked about to the camera on his road trip.
Yeah.
What was your hot take about Wendy's?
I don't eat a lot of fast food, but they have the best chicken nuggets out of any fast food. It might be the best fast food restaurant.
I think they got the best burgers too.
Yeah, you're a vegan. The best barbecue sauce, like by far.
Sweet and sour sauce. I like when it's red.
Yep.
Yeah, I was always a sweet and sour guy. I'm with that. What do you guys think? Is Wendy's the GOAT?
Wendy's is the go.
Oh, ATL, baby!
Yeah. Little pit stop.
Brain food. This is gonna make us 1% smarter. So I'm in the 2% club, I think. So this should, top it off.
About the 80.
100K. Here we go.
About the 80%.
See the crib.
Yeah. Gotta love an Airbnb, don't ya? Okay, Atlanta.
Here we go for the day.
Dang, this is sick. Dude, this is a vibe. It's not an endorsement for Airbnb. But we looked at hotels and they were $790 a night. We proceeded to stay up a little late, cramming some more and practicing on the 1% Club mobile app. But we had a 6 a.m. call time in the morning, so we headed off to sleep in hopes that we'd wake up smarter than we'd ever been. It's about -3 in the morning,
Atlanta traffic to get our minds right. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm actually awake.
Put some ice on my face this morning.
Damn, that was smart.
Right under the eyeball. Woke me right up. Feeling smart. We did some practice rounds last night. Alright.
Tyler beat me for sure.
I was doing good. I nailed a couple 1% questions, but I was already eliminated by like the 30%. So we'll see. We just need some questions that pertain to us today.
Yeah. No math.
Yeah, we need the easy version. I was in like Algebra 1E. That's what we need.
Me too.
1% Club E. Here we go.
So we headed through the ATL, finally got to the studio, sized up some of our competition. Then at this point we had to give up our phones, had to go over the rules by the producers, etc., etc. But then, it was game time. If you want to catch our full episode, it's out now on Hulu. So go ahead and watch over there first before you proceed with this video. But if you don't want to, here is a huge spoiler alert for you before you continue. Don't say I didn't warn you. What happened? Your boys just wrapped up the 1% club. We're not in the 1% club. We're not in the 1% club, but we're not in the 90% club. So I got eliminated at the 40% question on some bullshit. I thought I was right. I thought I was right the whole time.
So
I didn't even realize I was eliminated. I looked down at my pants a little bit later and I was blue. But your boy over here, this guy,
I did
top
right.
17.
I did all right. So basically what happened is I did guess. I didn't know the answer, but I technically guessed right at the last second. But on the tablets they give you, the words up top, and then you have to hit the button on the bottom. Yeah. I hit the right answer, but I hit it up top and didn't press the button at the bottom, so it didn't count.
It didn't.
But it was like a split second. It didn't make sense. And then in my head, and sitting in my seat watching everybody else, I got every single question right.
After that,
to get to the 1% question. I wouldn't have got the 1% question though. It was hard as
nobody got it. We had nobody.
Yeah, so that gives me a little piece, but still
bit
sucks. At least I would have been on stage and that would have been cool. But yeah, no, it sucked.
We had fun.
We had fun. No, I had a blast.
It
It was
sucked.
hard to sit there after I knew I should have technically gotten that answer right though.
It was nerve-wracking as hell sitting there when
it
they
was-
first asked the question. My heart was beating so fast. We tried our best, but we had fun. Your boys went on a game show.
We went on a game show.
Why not?
Maybe more to come. in the
Maybe more to
future.
come.
Yeah, give us some shows we should sign up to maybe.
Yeah, maybe something one of us can win. Now I have to say I'm 0 for like 5 on these damn shows. We tried our best.
I'm 0 for 1. My ratio is a little bit better.
Yeah.
So.
No, we're still 0%. We're in the 0% club. But hey, we had fun. Hope you guys like this video. Until next time on another little side quest of the Wavelength boys. We're signing out. See you on Family Feud or something. I don't know.
Jeopardy.
Bye.